Hi guys, welcome back to another live. It's been so long since we've done a live. Hold on guys, let us bring up ourselves. Guys, we're still here. We're just gonna try sort this out. There we go. Oh, we have the inner things in the house already. I nuts and them. So I have JH Designer. I found a time machine. Simon Mikkel says happy Tuesday. Guys, it's not every day we get to do a live in the middle of the day.
Every day? No.
No, it's not every day. We get to do a live in the middle of the day. And that is because we're home.
I think we need to turn on the light.
Yeah, you wanna go turn it on? Hey guys, love from Trinidad. Bless up Kim Henry.
There you go.
Simone Miko. It's nice to chat on live. Exactly. How's everybody doing today? But first, how are you doing today,
I'm
Deuce?
great.
Yeah?
How are you guys doing?
How's your what day is it today? When you not go work, you come like you lose track of the day. Is it Tuesday or is it Wednesday?
It's Tuesday.
Tuesday, yeah. Um, the inner thing says on lunch having pizza.
Hmm. What kind of pizza? Pepperoni, right?
Yeah. Nah, you don't like pepperoni. It has to be either barbecue chicken or Hawaiian
Nah.
or a full house, which is
Pepperoni, girl.
meat lovers.
Cheese.
Pepperoni has a taste that I don't think I like pepperoni. I
It's a
don't think
cheese
I.
pizza. Cheese.
Oh, cheese pizza. Oh, that's the basic one. Yeah, gotcha. Guys, if you're here, thank you guys so much for being here. We're just gonna be having a little chat with you guys. It's been a while since we've gone live. Let us know if you guys are hearing us correctly. We're trying out some new equipments. So if you guys are hearing us loud and clear, let us know. Also, if you're here for the first time, take a second to hit that subscribe button. And if you're on the live, just hit that like button so that YouTube can run out the live so that other persons can see that we are live and direct, right? Truly appreciate it, guys. Loud and clear. Hey guys, tuning in from Ottawa. What time is it now in Ottawa? I think it's probably 2 hours ahead, so it's probably 2 o'clock. I don't know. What time is it where you guys are at right now? It's currently 6 minutes after 12 here in Alberta, and it's a little bit overcast outside. Sun is trying to come out in patches, but for the most part, it is overcast. 2:08 in Ottawa. Did not get that wrong. Um, Rifa says A Rifa. Guys, run up the numbers, and also smash a like, smash a like as soon as you guys come in, right? Just gonna be having a little reasoning, as you guys would have known if you guys haven't seen our previous videos. We are both home at the moment, that is on vacation for now, let's call it that, and I'm just here to make sure that vacation is going good. 209 in Ontario, 109 in Jamaica, 108 then. Jamaica is 1 hour ahead. Ontario, Ottawa, well, Ontario, 2 hour ahead. So now, so does it feel to be unemployed?
Feel nice. Feel good. Um, it hasn't sink in as yet. I still having the emotion of going fast. I'm
Mm-hmm.
doing everything fast. But I'm trying to adjust.
Trying to
A couple
adjust.
days. Well, 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to adjust.
Rifa says Bejan in Fort McMurray. Blessings, blessings, blessings to all of you guys. JH says most important, what is the weather? The weather is a little bit overcast, a little bit windy. And anytime there's wind, there's a little bit of chill, but it is in the plus, so weather is not that bad. Voices in Education says blessings. And we are saying blessings to you as well, right? Guys, run up the like numbers, please. If you're here, just hit that like button. It really helps out the stream. And we have a little reasoning. So you say you're still going at a fast pace.
Mhm.
Your brain hasn't allowed you
Slow down as yet.
to slow down as yet. What are some of the things that you're looking forward to being at home?
I clean my house.
Somebody's asking you to talk a little louder. Can
I,
I
I
talk a little
no,
louder,
not
please?
don't talk loud.
I can't hear her well.
I don't talk loud.
Yeah, well, we could
But
just
I
talk a
don't
little
talk loud. So
louder.
I'm not. I'm sorry. I don't talk loud. Um. Yeah, I'm looking forward to cleaning my house. That's it.
So you're looking forward to being home,
Yeah.
to just be able to clean her home.
Yes.
That's not much to look forward to.
There's other stuff, but I don't wish to
Yeah,
think
well,
on it.
yeah, give us something, man. Give us
No.
something like being home, right?
Mhm.
What are your plans? Like, not
No, I'm not
necessarily
really
in
ready
depth.
to give out nothing yet.
So you're keeping all the tea.
Yes.
Okay, okay. Not soft spoken. Let me know if anybody else is having any issues here in that place. Probably some mic. Let me see. Is your mic on?
I think so.
Probably need to hold it up more.
Yeah.
Mic check, mic
Maybe.
check. Do a mic check and see.
Mic check. What?
Well,
Must be have hear
you
me.
have so much attitude
What kind
today.
of attitude you talking about? Get
Mic check,
real.
mic check.
Get
Let me
real.
know if it's working.
It is working. Just don't speak loud.
Peter Omara, can't pronounce your last name. It says it's slower now.
Yeah, because it's at my
Beautiful
mouth.
family. Thank you, thank you. Um, yes, it's slower now. She good man. Okay, so Fort McMurray is one of those places that, personally speaking, I'm very fascinated about because it's being described as the oil city in Alberta and it's being described as one of the richest places in Alberta to live. So, if you can give us a little bit about life in Fort McMurray, Reefa, I definitely appreciate that. Right? Mic check perfect. Thanks, Nats. Your live date, May 28th, 2018. Oh, yeah,
No,
is that so?
that's
Apologies
true.
for that, guys. Well, you know we meant 2024, not 2018.
Hmm. It's not there. I have to go for it.
Yeah, you want to go for it?
Hmm.
Yeah, we're just going to get the laptop charger, guys. Okay, guys, I'm not seeing much like on the stream. What's going on? Give us a thumbs up. Give us a thumbs up on the live, guys. Probably fix that right now because 2018 we were not even in Canada yet, guys. Still in Jamaica, not even knowing that we would have made the transition to Canada as yet. So definitely that was meant to be 2024, of course. That's not in the mood to talk today. That's why I say I found okay. Hi family, hi Neori. Faith Nats doesn't seem to be in the talking mood today.
No, I just wish not to share. No, I should. That's it. Not talking more.
It seemed like a talking mood though.
I don't wish to share.
The
But you want me
plug
to
this in,
share?
please. Charger plugging in. Yeah. So as we were saying, we're home today, guys. I'm just chilling. Thought that it would be a good day for us to go live, just to talk to you guys a bit, just to give you guys a little bit of an update as to what's going on. I know you guys would have had a lot of questions. I know you guys probably, just haven't been able to connect with us on a one-on-one in a little while. So we wanted to just make our presence known and seen so that if you guys have any questions whatsoever, either about us making this transition to being home for a while, or even about the Canadian journey, or just about any changes in immigration, we are willing to just chat a little bit, right? So this is a time where you guys definitely just vibe with us and let us know if there's anything that you guys are curious about, or if you guys want us to share. We would be more than willing to do that, definitely. Again, thank you guys so much for spending a part of your afternoon with the Andersons. It's always a pleasure to be able to connect with you guys one on one. But I'm not liking the fact that you guys are not liking the video. So please, just take a second to hit the like button. Just hit that like button. It really, really helps us out. All right. So if you're here, Just take a second, hit that like button, give you guys that second right now, and let's go in. Let's get this thing going. Awesome. Yeah. So if you guys are new here, if you guys are seeing our face for the first time, my name is Dems. This is Nuts. We're here living in the beautiful city of Grand Prairie, Alberta. We've been here since 2019, right? All right, question. Do you think it's wise to come to Canada as a couple, with both of us being a student? You want to tackle that?
Mm.
Well, what I think you have to do what's best for you and your family, right? I think you have to do what's best for you and your family. And at this present moment in time, we know that the changes in immigration make it almost next to impossible for you to take your family unless you are doing a professional program. Now, if there's no kids involved and there's two persons and you both can afford it, then coming as a student would probably be a good choice for both persons to do. But you have to bear in mind that you're going to be able to work limited hours when school is in session, so you have to make sure that you have
Enough funds.
exactly to carry through the journey, right? And make sure that you're not underestimating the amount of money you're going to need because it's going to be a lot. I would like to work in rural Alberta. There's a chance to find a job from a Is there a chance to find a job from abroad? What do you think about it? It is very difficult to be. That is true, but what I have seen is a lot of persons has been able to find a job online on Facebook, right? The persons who I've met who said that, hey, you know what, I found a job online. It's simply by going through Facebook, and a lot of times those Facebook ads that we see, I would think that it's fake. A lot of them are actually real.
That's true.
A lot of them are actually real, but it's hard to tell which one is real and which one is fake. So my advice would be don't assume that everything is a scam. Use your due diligence, and there's no employer or recruiter who's gonna ask you for money, right? So if you see that some persons are asking for money, then you can just file it in the bin of rubbish. But if they're not asking for money, then you have nothing to lose. Quite a few persons I know have gotten opportunity that way. The other thing I would like to say is don't just send in your application, also follow up. Get a phone card, get a credit, call overseas, call the employer, explain the situation, explain the value, and see where that leads you. It's
And
tough.
you can also check out if you're willing to go to what the province name again, Saskatchewan.
Saskatchewan,
Yes,
yeah.
there's this rural area named Moose Jaw that has a lot of job that is being advertised. So you can check that out.
Yeah, and like you're just finding out about Moose Jaw
Just
the other
just the
day,
other day.
but Moose Jaw is actually a decent sized city.
Yes, it is. Yeah, in comparison to Grand Prairie, it's like almost the same.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's not like a rural bush back a wall place.
Mhm.
It's fairly developed and really stretch of people. Okay, where am I? Rise and shine says, see the immigration changed. Okay, heard anything about
Yes,
that?
things are closing. Manitoba has closed certain things. Yeah, are closing.
Well, I know that immigration in general in Canada is becoming a lot more tougher because they're trying to slow down the flow of immigrants and they're really looking for more internal candidates. Even in Alberta, a lot of the streams are paused. The Alberta Opportunity Stream, many of the streams are paused. But I think all of this is temporary
It's temporary.
and it will open back eventually within another couple of months, is my guess. So just go with the flow and just be ready for whenever it's open to pounce on it. That would be my advice. So Chulan Griffith says, I have a question. For the study permit, when showing proof of funds, do you show the amount in Jamaican or do you have to convert it to Canadian account? No, you don't have
No.
to convert it. You can definitely show it in Jamaican dollars. We didn't show it in Canadian dollars. We show it in Jamaican dollars, and many persons we know also show it in Jamaican dollars. So you don't have to do the conversion. It's fine because more likely they'll know the country you're from and they
And do
will
the
do the
conversion.
conversion. They'll definitely do the conversion for you, right? Where am I? So Reza Shah says another thing, Dems. What are your thoughts on recruiting agency? One second, guys.
Something is off there.
Yeah, the quality was seeming a little bit shaky on our end, so I wanted to see if it's just our laptop. Are you guys seeing us? You guys are pixelated.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my internet or yours like problem.
Something is wrong.
So you guys are not seeing us properly.
Internet. Yeah, that is what happening.
Can I see on your phone? It seems like we're getting a little bit clearer.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what's going on. Are you guys? Oh, it says showing better now. Showing better now. Okay. Apologies for that, guys. You know, when you're live, like you have to deal with all of the technological things, right? Um, you're asking me about my thoughts on something. I want to go back to that. You said, Debs, what are your thoughts on recruitment agencies? Now, this is a very funny topic because I know that there's a lot of scammers, and there's a whole lot of scammers, but some of them real.
Some. How do you decide which one is real?
That's the
I
part.
don't know.
Because some is actually real, but because we assume automatically that everything is a scam, we actually have our guard up, so sometimes we miss the opportunity. But some recruitment agencies are actually real. So my suggestion would be to do as much research as possible. And if they're asking you for money, oftentimes recruitment
Yes, they
agency,
do.
the employee doesn't have to pay anything because the employer paid
Pay
the
the agency
agency already.
already.
So if you're going through an agency and they're asking you for money, then I'd say be very curious or cautious of that agency. But if you're going through an agency and they're not asking for anything or not asking for money, more than likely that agency is real or probably just charge you a small
Fee.
sign up fee, registration fee because you have to also decipher who's serious and who's not, right? So some is real and some is definitely a scam. Rifa says, yes, Fort McMurray, most persons come here to work on site with some companies like Suncor or Canadian Natural, to name a few. And yes, the money is very
Favorable.
favorable. Are you
Yeah,
saying we
we
should
know
be
that.
moving to Fort McMurray? Because Grand Prairie kind of get dry. Should we be moving to Fort McMurray? Wagwan DiAndersons, NJ Grant, blessings, blessings, blessings. Nero says, thanks, guys. Oh, my internet taggy problem is our internet, but it seems like we're kind of like good now. So hopefully that continue. As a Jamaican, always school system for small children. My husband is currently working in Grand Prairie. Asha, what do you think about the school system?
It's not as rigid as how it is in Jamaica. It's laid back for kids, mostly play. It's mostly play. Yeah, they do learn, they do go into class, they do um academic things, but it's mostly centered around playing.
And I think that's good.
Yeah.
Now, to answer your question more directly, for kids, school starts at 5 years old, which is kindergarten, right? Now, kindergarten is 5 years old, right? Compared to Jamaica, where you start basic
We
school
are
at
two.
2, and then put kids on a lot of pressure, right? Here, when they start school at 5, most of the learning is through socialization and playing. So they encourage like creativity and they encourage stuff like seem like our internet is going
It's
again, guys. We
going
don't know
again.
what's going on
What's
today with
going
our
on?
internet. We do apologize for that. If you guys can still hear me good, let me know. I don't think there's anything I can do about the internet right now other than for it to.
Are you using data? Are you using internet?
I'm using Wi-Fi.
Hmm. I know I'm using.
I'm using Wi-Fi.
Mine isn't.
I don't know what's going on with this internet, guys. It's not making us being great today. Our internet is not making us be great today. But anyways, we push along still. We push along still. All right. It's suggested that you put the Canadian equivalent in letter of explanation. For example, You could also do that too, right? It says it's good now, showing better now. Um, what to expect when I arrive at the airport in Toronto on a student visa? What questions and documents expected? Okay, so actually that's a very good question because Nathan and I we were talking about this the other day, and we were just recountering what
What
we
we
had
had
been
went
through.
through.
Now, what I personally went through was like nothing because I was just in line. Officer came and said everybody who's applying for a study permit, put up your hand. We put up my hand with like a couple other persons, and then they just took our passport and etc. and then just took back the permit. I was not asked a single question. Now, I've heard persons who said that they were asked questions like, where are you studying? What
Where,
city are you going?
how much money you have,
How much exactly? Who are you
stay
staying with?
with, yeah.
Questions like those, just to check the validity because the immigration officer's job is to protect the border, to make sure that whatever you say you're coming to do is actually what you're going to do. So they're gonna just be asking you the questions to fact check it. So don't change your story. If you know
Know
that
exactly what you put in the application. Anything you put in the application, it will come back. The questions can come from that.
can exactly. So like if you say that you're gonna be staying with your cousin named Sasha and you go to the bar and they say, "Oh, you're gonna be staying with," you're gonna say, "Oh no, I'm staying with my cousin named Mark." Then that's a red flag, and then that's gonna cause them to ask more questions and more
Mhm.
questions and more questions. What I would say is don't worry about the border, cause that's the easy part. Once you've gotten your approval, that's the hard part. Now the border, as long as you're honest and truthful, you will have no problem whatsoever. So anybody who's watching this right now and they're a little bit concerned about going through the border in terms of
What
what they might be
questions?
asked, what questions and stuff when you feel like you're gonna get like sent back at your home. Yeah, let this be some reassurance. The hard part is behind you. As
Hmm.
long as you're honest, you'll be fine. Then if you're not honest, no, that's a different kettle of fish. But as long as you're honest, you'll be fine. Ria says it's clearer now. Tasha says is that Tasia living the dream says it's good now. Raja says it was a little blurry and getting better. Uh I'm seeing good now. Seeing you good now. Our internet is not making us be great today,
Which
guys. We
is
do
weird.
apologize for that, but you know what? We keep pushing on. We keep going through, and the live will continue, right? If you guys are here, you have not yet subscribed to our channel, please, guys, subscribe. Also, give this live a thumbs up, share some videos, and encourage your friend or family member who's interested in Canadian content to subscribe to our channel as well.
Mm.
Voices in Education says, leave them alone. Recruiting agencies, too many sad stories.
Yeah.
There's a whole lot of sad stories, I'm not gonna lie, but I've also heard
But
of
good,
success
yeah.
stories. So that's why I can't like just dismiss it in the file of in the garbage of
Entirety.
pile of rubbish. But there is some good stories as well that I've heard. But for the vast majority, it's bad stories.
As the saying goes, if it sounds too good to be true, then it probably is.
Facts. Dan says, hearing and seeing you. Thank you, Dan. Rifa says, my nephews are here too from Barbados in school, and they get 100% most times in class. Our schools in the Caribbean, the kids tend to be more advanced. Uh,
Yes.
agree, but also disagree because I think in the Caribbean we have a culture of pushing too much on kids too early, and it stifles creativity, it stifles personality development, it stifles so many aspects of life but it's more the practice of regurgitation and the practice of knowing that 2 plus 2 equals 4. And even in the Caribbean, we celebrate when our kids are able to say that 2 plus 2 equals 4. Yes, which is important. But I think at that age, at under 5 years old, you should be focusing on creativity, expressing yourself, learning more about personality development rather than knowing exactly that 2 plus 2 equals 4. That's just my personal
Makes
belief,
sense.
right? So advance, my point is more advanced is relative. More advanced is more relative in the sense that it depends on what you personally are looking for.
Can I migrate with my child as a single parent? Do you know the process?
Oh, I thought you were gonna answer
No,
that
you go
one.
ahead.
Well, you good, babes?
I'm good.
You want something to drink?
I'm good.
I kind of see we're flat today.
Life. That's all it is sometimes.
Gotcha. So it says, can I migrate with my child as a single parent? Do you know the process? No, it depends on, on what stream you want to use. It doesn't make a difference, really and truly, for migrating. Like, there's not a pathway for you to migrate with a child per se. It's just to see what pathway there is for you to migrate, and then to see if that pathway allows you to take a dependent. I know our internet is going fuzzy again, guys. It's
Yeah.
on and off. I don't know what's going on,
Okay.
right? It depends, right? So if you're coming as a student, you're doing what do you call it, an undergrad, then you can't take your dependent. But if you're doing a post graduation, then you can take your dependent. If you're coming as a worker, depending on the work permit, you might be able to take your dependent. It depends, right? So it all depends on the pathway that you choose to migrate, which determines whether or not if you can take your dependent children or child or spouse with you. Thanks, appreciate it. It's the internet, them. Yeah, man, definitely, definitely. Hello, sir. Sir, you're the sweetest person alive. Whoa! I'll take it. I'll take that compliment.
Check your mail.
Check, please check your mail. Sir, I've shared every day with 20 persons and appreciate it. Simon Brady says, "Hi, DiAndersons, how are you both? Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Hi, Simon. I am good. I'm not sure how that says. How are you,
I'm good.
babes? You sure? I
Yes.
kind of have doubts right now.
Why?
I don't know because me not get that vibe there. Say
What
you good. Me
vibe?
not get the good vibes.
It's not every day everybody's gonna be up in the same mood. And that's okay.
Your internet is making trouble, definitely.
Yeah.
Can I renew my Canadian visa while on a Canadian study permit? Will they wonder why I need it? No, you can renew it. That's the part, you know. A lot of persons don't realize that once you're in Canada,
It's different.
you're in Canada. A lot of persons are in Canada and it's like they're just waiting on something to keep them out Canada. Well, once you're here, you're here. And you have to make up in your mind that you're here to stay. So renewing your visa in Canada is not an issue whatsoever. None at all. You can renew it. They're not gonna even look twice on it. But it's just gonna be vetted on its own merit, of course. Do you think that provincial nominee programs will close because there has been word out there that Canadian government is considering this? What are your thoughts? I think the provincial nomination program has been a program that allows a lot of persons to become permanent residents. But I think because of the influx of immigrants to Canada, I think there might be a pause just so that the federal government will have control predominantly over the amount of immigrants that comes into the country. But I don't think it's something that will be permanent because I think in the past, federal government had the opportunity to be in control. And what happened was there was a lot more immigrants going to some provinces and not enough going to other provinces. So they came out with the provincial nomination to kind of create an equilibrium so that each province can recruit their own immigrants to fill their own labor shortages, to fill their own markets, and even to fund their own provinces because let's be honest, immigration is a business. So they did that. Now what happened is a lot of persons, and I know guys, the internet is in and out. A lot of persons are using PNP, and it was oversubscribed. Like for example, so Alberta has a program, Rural Renewal Stream. A lot of persons started moving like from Ontario, from BC, from different places because of the Rural Renewal Stream. Then you have the Atlantic provinces, Atlantic Immigration Program. A lot of persons just start going to Nova Scotia, going to New Brunswick, going to Newfoundland, and what those things do is to drive up cost of living, reduce housing in those particular
Mm-hmm.
parts, and create a lot of unemployment and different kind of socio-economic problems. So I think the provincial nomination program is closed predominantly because of that, so that the federal government can get some level of control over the amount of immigrants. And that is why even in Alberta, so many things are paused. So right now, express entry stream is your best friend, right? And in the sense that your Canadian experience class will be the most desirable candidates. Candidates who have worked in Canada for over a year and has the points will be preferred candidates for immigration over the next couple while. But then it's only a matter of time before the
Couple
provinces
changes.
start saying again, I want control over my own immigration because we know our needs, you don't know our needs, and then everything will be opened up back because immigration is always changing. And again, I'm not an immigration consultant, lawyer, affiliate, none of the sort. We don't know what I call IRCC and say, oh, them
Nothing
said
like that.
this is my own opinion, and we're just having coffee chat. Okay. I definitely responded to your message. I saw your message. I think it was a comment. I did reply to it this morning. That's Oven. Tarifa says some PNPs have closed already because they surpassed their caps. Exactly. There's an oversubscription towards the provincial nomination programs. Do you offer settlement services, apartment rental in Ottawa area? I wish. I only do settlement services in Grand Prairie, Alberta. Nowhere else. Not in Edmonton, Calgary, not in BC. Unfortunately, our network is not that wide as yet. But who knows? Probably Prairie because that's where we can physically provide the service.
And it's going again.
Hmm?
It's, something is off.
I don't know what's up with our internet, guys. We've never had this
The
before.
bill hasn't paid, so I don't know. Yeah.
Pay our internet
If
bill?
it's paid,
The internet
you're
bill is
not
paid?
holding me to $1.
So why are they like
I don't know.
messing with our internet? Okay. If you get a work permit for an unskilled job, can you take your spouse with you? Uh,
To get a work, what kind of work permit?
yeah, that's the
What
question.
kind of work permit? Is it open, closed?
Most work permit right now allows you to take your dependents.
Yeah.
If it's a closed work permit or if it's an open
Well,
work
it
permit,
depends.
but it depends if it's a seasonal work or not, right? And also sometimes depends on what the employer
Right,
wants.
exactly.
So if you get a job like a LMIA job or a LMIA exempt job, and you get a work permit, then typically that allows you to take your dependents with you. If you are on a farm worker or a seasonal work permit, then you cannot take your family with you. And there are some other stipulations. For more outside or deeper understanding, outside of what we said, they probably need to contact a consultant. But for open work permit or closed work permit, that is for a full-time job, I'd say for longer than 6 months or a year, you are able to take your family with you. I don't even know where I'm at in this chat. Okay, here we are. We're at Aniket. Hi, sir. Today, back I've received rural renewal stream endorsement letter from Jasper Community, but my open work permit going to expire on June 14. So what should I do next? Any suggestions from you? My suggestion from you would be to well, you're gonna be a visitor for a little while. You're gonna be a visitor for a little while. That's just the truth. But keep your status in check. Make sure that when you go on your visitor status, you don't exceed the 6 months. And if you have to extend your visitor status, you extend it because you cannot apply for a work permit and just an endorsement. You have to get the nomination first. And my brother got his nomination after 6 months. So after you get in the nomination, you can apply for a letter 204C and then apply for your work permit. And you can even flagpole and get it. But June 14th, which is another 2 weeks from now, you can't use the endorsement to my knowledge. But
To
if you
get a
want
work
more
permit.
information, I'd suggest contacting a registered immigration consultant to see if there's more options outside of what we know. Tessa says, thanks for giving an honest answer. Dems, I agree with you 100%. Blessings, blessings, blessings. Dwight says, Dems, my latest program closing. Uh, Dwight, big up yourself. That's the first thing. Second thing is a lot of PNP programs are being paused. I wouldn't say closed. I don't think they're gonna close
Close
it indefinitely,
entirely.
but I think it's gonna be paused. A lot of the programs are gonna be paused because there's an oversubscription for a lot of the provincial nomination programs. I have applied to tourist visa. There you go. Now you have applied. Oh, so you haven't had. Oh, I don't know. I say contact a consultant.
Is it worth it to come
But
via visitor's visa with family in pursuit of the rural renewal stream there by Alberta, specifically there
they're
in
in
Grand
Grand Prairie.
Prairie?
It depends. It depends if you have support and like
Money.
if you have support and like a lot of money, then it's possible. It's very possible for you to get that job, but you have to also be prepared if you don't get that job because a lot of persons are here
I still
and
haven't.
still haven't gotten that opportunity to find a job. So you have to be prepared to know that okay then if you're moving you and your entire family to a new country, what if this doesn't work out? And then your answer to that question, if you can answer that question, then go for it. But you have to make sure that you have the support and financial resources you need because you're not going to be able to work until you get your nomination, which can take up to 8 months, up to a year, right?
Mhm.
And also, the rural renewal stream is slowing down drastically because Grand Prairie is only allotted 25% of the overall allotedness, and I'm pretty sure that's already full, maybe for 2024. So you have to look on all criterias and make sure that you're doing all your checks and balances. Again, guys, I know that our internet is a little bit shaky today. It's very, very rocky. It's
Very.
rocking out of the place. We understand that, but thank you guys for sticking it out with us as well, right? As long as you guys can hear me clearly, just let me know in the chat if you guys can hear me clearly. If you can't see me, that's probably a good thing, right? But if you can hear me clearly, that's the most important part. And we do apologize. We have no idea what's going on with our internet. We've never had this issue before. But you know what? Technology is great until it doesn't work. One of those things. You flow with the tides, right? So, Oven, I've explained this like 10 times. So it says, sir, your internet is not working. We are aware of it, and there's nothing we can do about it. We're just gonna keep rolling with it. Samantha says, can I apply for a Canadian visa and a study permit? I have a US visa already. You can apply absolutely for a Canadian visa and a study permit. Sir, my whole family was very depressed because in Grand Prairie, no news, no one knows me. But when I told my father about you, he thanked God. Oh, what is the price range for a one-bedroom flat in Grand Prairie? I will be coming January. Now, Joy, other things can change over the next couple months, but what it is average is a one bedroom can range anywhere from $1,000 to $1,200. That's the average, right? In everything you can get cheaper, it's gonna be a little bit more as well. But on average, $1,000 to $1,200 can get you a decent one bedroom spot. Now, if you go cheaper, will you like it? In everything you have good,
Not
better,
sure.
best, right? And a lot of people think that because this is Canada, there is no rundown place. But sad to say that there's a lot of places that you wouldn't want to live. So not because you see a one bedroom for $600 means that it's the right place for you. You're gonna take it and then you'll be like, what am I doing here? So the average for a decent one bedroom is $1,000 to $1,200. If you want to go premium, it can cost you up to $1,400 or $1,500. And Rifa says maybe it was from that thunderstorm last night, lol. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. And I'm not gonna like trash the internet company that we have because you know
You
what? We have
always
never had
do.
an issue with them before. So we're giving thanks. The cleaning mama says, hey, good afternoon, Anderson. Good afternoon. Um, where am I? Where am I? Wi-Fi been working fine since I joined. Give thanks, give thanks. The good luck charm is there. Tasha says, hi Debs, I'm an international student doing a 1 year program. How can my husband be with me? Not having him here is making my journey so hard because we never leave each other for so long.
What kind of program you doing? That it is. What kind of program are you doing? Is it masters? What again?
It's a any well, it has to be a post graduation program. So
Masters.
masters, PhD, etc., or a professional program. So if you're in healthcare, if you're in law, if you're in a professional program, then your spouse can join you. But if you're doing an undergrad, like if you're doing a diploma, a certificate, unfortunately, because of the changes, your family is not able to join you right now. But when you get your PGWP, they can join. Absolutely. As of now, hopefully that don't change because the immigration minister seems to be on a mission. um, Rita says, "Is there any work there at this time?"
I don't know. I don't know.
My husband is a skilled worker. How can he get a job in Canada and hopefully migrate to Canada with him and kids? Just have to apply. Just have to apply and hope for the best. That's just the truth. There's no shortcuts. There's no easy way. It's just to follow the process and hope something works out. If you have a study permit that expires soon, but also have a visitor's visa, do you have to leave the country and re-enter to stay in Canada while waiting on PGWP to be approved?
You don't have
Nope.
to wait.
Because so this is the thing. If you're on a study permit, as long as you submit your postgraduate work permit, your study permit expires because you're no longer a student. No, you don't need a visitor's visa because you're going to be on what is called implied status. So once you submit your post-graduation work permit application, you're legal to start working full-time, you're legal to stay, and you know what? The longer than take to approve your PGWP, it is the better for you as well because you get a longer time to work, right? So whilst as long as you submit your PGWP application, you're on employed status and you're good to go. You don't have to leave Canada. You don't have to do any of that. All right. Rifa says, even Yukon Provincial Nomination Program is suspended. Applications currently exceed Yukon's 2024 allocations. Oversubscription. That's what it is. There's an oversubscription. Everybody want to come to Canada. That's just how it is. Everybody wants a better life for themselves. What's your best advice? I'm depressed. My best advice would be to talk to somebody who has been through the journey before and has been where you are at, and then you'll see that everything works out in the end, right? Now, my advice would be to surround yourself with people who support you, who understand exactly where you're at, depending on whatever it is. It doesn't matter. Just make sure that that person understands where you're at, and keep a circle that encourages and motivates you, right? And then just keep pushing, keep waiting, and then as soon as the opportunity comes up, especially for your family to join you, you jump at it. Because with immigration, everything is temporary. Everything is temporary and everything is always changing. So probably next week you can take your family with you again. Just saying. So keep positive, keep motivated, and wait for that opportunity. You don't want the opportunity to come and pass you because sometimes opportunity comes up and has a cap. It says, okay, only 200,000 people. Oh, only 50,000 people.
Or they can get up tomorrow morning and say persons who are already here and don't have their family can go ahead and
Can go ahead
apply
and
for
apply.
them, but the cutoff is like December. Things can
Yes.
change at any time.
At any time. So be prepared for any time it change. I could have 5 person. You're in that five. You are in that five. That would be my best advice. Rifa says, and when did your program start? Okay, that's a conversation going on. Okay. Oh yeah, and another advice. Rifa just said your husband can apply for a visitor's visa, and then that would allow him to come and visit you from time to time.
And who knows, he might be able to and get a work permit.
Definitely, guys. If you're here,
The internet.
internet, the internet is our internet is not allowing us to be great.
Something is off.
Our internet is not allowing us to be great, and it's probably because we got these new devices. I don't know, guys. Our internet is definitely not allowing us to be great. What was I saying?
We stopped at work permit.
No, before I come to that, I was gonna say if you guys are here, we have 38 persons on the live right now, and we only have 33 likes. So if you're one of those persons who haven't liked the live as yet, please take a second to hit that like button. If you're here and you haven't subscribed as yet, please take a second to hit that subscribe button. It really helps us out. And guys, we know that the internet is shipping in and out. We do apologize, but we're just going with the flow still, right? We're going with the flow still. So Jaylee says, I'm doing an AAIP application. I indicated that I have a family member living in Alberta. Can I upload their PR card and driver's license as proof of them living there? You could, but they don't normally ask for proof. Well,
No,
sometimes
what she's doing? The
AAIP.
same thing that we're
Oh,
supposed to
okay.
get. Yes, you
Yeah, you
can.
got you can. What they want is proof of relationship and proof of residence.
Yeah.
So if you can upload like birth certificate that shows the same parents
Or some
or a
indication you're
parent or some indication that you
you're
guys are
relative.
related, and then also their
Status PR
status
card.
proof of residence, PR card would be perfect. Exactly. Thank you. Rita says, I am in healthcare in Grand Prairie best for me.
Canada overall.
Canada overall is best for you, but the thing is, it's hard for me to say that Grand Prairie is better for you because it's up to you and your own situation and your own family, right? Not everybody likes Grand Prairie. Grand Prairie is not a big city. Some persons prefer a big city, and only you can know what is best for you or what's not better for you. You just weigh the pros, weigh the cons, and then make a decision. I don't think anybody else can tell you what's best for you or not,
But
but
anywhere you go with healthcare, you'll be um welcome basically, because everywhere in Canada wants persons that work in healthcare.
so true. Cooking with Rich Brown says, hey,
Hey, Miss Brown.
big up herself. And Owen says, sir, is kinesiology diploma good? Again, that is, I don't know how to
But
answer a question like that because I know what kinesiology is,
what
but it
is it?
depends on what you want to do. The study of body movements and body
Ah,
parts. Yeah. What you choose to do the program that suits you, right? Now, and like, I can't say what's good and what's not good. You choose to do what suits you and what you want to do and hope for the best. That's what I say, right? Okay, just so that you're alive. Although the live flyer that we posted says 2018, it's actually 2024. I promise you guys. So crazy. I don't know. One of those days, guys. And I'm checking, and I want to thank everybody who has been liking the live so far. Really appreciate it. And if you guys haven't liked it as yet, take a second to like it. Let's get us at least 100 like on the live before we leave. 100. That's basic. That's not even a whole lot, right? Let's give us 100 like on this stream before we leave, okay? And if you haven't already subscribed, use this opportunity to subscribe. The amount of time I say subscribe. Oh my gosh. What's the proof of funds amount for a visitor's visa?
I haven't checked that in a while.
I don't think there's a clear cut answer for that question. Um, there's no straight answer to say 10,000 Canadian, 5,000 Canadian. It depends on the purpose of the visit. If you say you're going to sightsee, you have to show that you have enough money to cover your sightseeing, your
Mm-hmm.
accommodations, your airfare, and stuff like that. If it says you're going to be staying with family and your family is going to be covering your expenses, then your family have to show their proof of funds, show that they're employed. You probably show a little change. There's no clear cut answer to that question.
Clear cut is that you basically have to show that you're stable in your home country and you don't want to run off. And exactly what you said, if you want to go sightseeing, you have proof so you can cover your trip. That's it.
That's it. Thank you.
Okay.
Chacha says, when I get my PGWP, do I have to start working before I apply for my husband or just get the? You have to have at least
Three.
three full-time pay stubs before you can apply for your family. That yeah, it's tough, but just like that's like a fortnight
Oh, no.
and like a month and 2 weeks if you're paid fortnightly. So it's not that long, right? Cooking Response says, I want to drip your Wi-Fi and box it down. No respect. Alright, yeah, I don't know what's going on with our Wi-Fi. JHS, as a newcomer, what sensitive information I should not show a landlord when trying to rent an apartment? Also, what should I ask? Now, that's a very good question, JH. That's a very, very good question because I know that a lot of persons has been saying that in the bigger cities, in Toronto especially, landlords are asking for a whole lot of information, and that's just because of the demand and supply. There's more demand than supply, so it gives landlord the power
Okay.
to like basically, yo, let me see this, let me see that. So
Mm.
it depends on where you're going. Let me say that firstly. Now, we can only talk about here in Alberta because that's the only place we have rented before. Now, when you're renting an apartment in Alberta, as a newcomer, never share your SIN number. Any apartment, them no need to have that.
Or nobody.
Or nobody. The only thing they
Since
need is to know that you can afford the rent. So sometimes they ask for proof of income. So your pay stub, you can show a pay stub. Or if you don't get pay stub, you can get an employment verification letter. If you're a newcomer and you don't have a job as yet, and you don't have any pay stub, anything like that, they might ask you to show your bank account to show that you have a level of savings
mm,
that can cover the rent up to a particular point. That's it. That's the only thing here in Prairie you have to share. But in Ontario, they might want to know your blood type. They might want to know all of them stuff. So it's a little bit different depending on where you go, right? But never share your SIN number. The most you should share is really your bank account information, like your balance, not a bank
not
account
even
number,
number.
not those
No.
stuff, but like your balance, right? What are some fun things to do in Grand Prairie? You want to tackle on there? What are some fun things to do in Grand Prairie?
Depends on if you're the outdoor person, you can go for a walk. You can go dirt biking. You can go fishing.
You go
You
hiking,
go hiking.
go swimming, go camping.
You go camping. What do you consider fun? That is the first thing.
Grand Prairie
It
is it's very low key,
it
laid back. It's you find what you're looking for as well. In the sense that if you're somebody who like nightlife and like to party and stuff like that, this
it's
is not
not
the
the
place
place.
for you. But if you're somebody who like nature, outdoors, adventurous outdoor activities, then definitely it's a place for you. Now there's a Cineplex you can go and catch a movie. There's restaurants you can go and have a meal. There's spots you can go and dance, but but it's not like Jamaican kind of vibe. It's different.
Mm-hmm.
You can go and play pool with some friends. And there's things to do,
Things to do.
but just not on a wide scale like what it would be in a bigger city. And fun is relative, right?
Yeah.
Fun is relative. Like fun is different for everybody. So that as well. Sir, how far is Northwestern Polytechnic College from Grand Prairie main area? Probably 5 minutes.
It's in the close to the center of the city.
Everything in Grand Prairie is relatively close, right? That's the benefit of living in Grand Prairie. Now, from downtown,
You can
if you
walk.
walk from downtown, if you walk, it might take you 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
If you walk, it might be 10 minutes. So, pretty close. Okay, where am I? Says, I just got admission to study practical nursing in Northwestern Polytechnic.
That's good
Congrats,
because not
congrats,
much persons
congrats.
get admitted into that course because
Not
it's
many
pretty
persons get admitted into it?
it is tight.
I didn't know that.
It is tight.
Whew. So, congrats on that
Yeah.
approval. I am a student in Jamaica doing an associate degree in early childhood, which will take 3 years. Is there a way in which I could get a student visa to continue my studies in Canada? You'd have to apply for a study permit. You'd have to apply for the program, apply for the study permit. It's not going to be a continuation though, but you might get some exemption.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the only way you can continue a program is if your school have a partnership with another school and they say, hey, you can just transfer into that program. But that would be depending on your school. But if you're just looking to study in Canada or to finish your degree or your diploma in Canada, you'll have to apply for this a similar program at a school here in Canada, apply for a study permit, get approved,
And get some
and then
exemption.
get some exemptions. And they're not even guaranteed
Mm-hmm.
exemptions, but that's the best that you could do where that's concerned. Kukudu Response says, "How are the little ones today? They're both out of the house. Malika's at school, Malia is at their home. We got a call from Malika school not too long ago that she's not feeling too well, and they'll call us back if we should come and pick her up. They haven't called us back, so I'm taking that as a good sign. Uh, knock on wood.
Mm.
So Alvin is asking you how you got into nursing because of, you got kinesiology.
Because nursing, it's a long list.
What's the best place to live in Canada with your family? Again, there's no clear answer for that question. It depends on what you and your family are looking for and what floats your boat. Right? There's no best place or worst place. It depends on what
What
you
you're
are
looking
looking
for.
for.
And
Now,
Canada is big, so you can't know everywhere to basically recommend someone to live because it is a huge country.
second largest country on
So it's
earth.
kind of a bit hard to do that.
And what if you're asking for my opinion is Alberta is the number one province. Doesn't mean it's true. It just means that that's my opinion because I live in Alberta and Alberta has blessed me and my family so much. So I'm always advocating for Alberta. But if you talk to somebody else from Saskatchewan, they'll
They're
probably
gonna
tell you the
say
same
that.
thing. Somebody else
Exactly.
from Manitoba, they'll probably tell you the same thing. So there's no such thing as a best place, right? We can only talk based on where we live, and yeah, Alberta is the number one province in Canada. Uh, Alvin says, sir, if you have time machine and you could go to your past, would you still come to Canada? That's a very good question. If I had a time machine,
Would
I
have been
would
a
go
long time.
further back in time
And come.
to make it so that I came to
It
Canada
was
before when I actually came to
our
Canada.
barn here.
Or I was actually born
But
in
yeah,
Canada.
exactly.
If I had a time machine, I would go back right when my parents was about to give birth to me
They come.
and just move them to Canada so that way I would be born in
Yeah,
Canada.
yeah.
That's what I would have done. Because, yeah, listen, I've been in Canada now for 5 years. My birthday is coming up. 1 week from today is my birthday. My birthday is next week, Tuesday. So that will make me 35 years old. So I've been in Canada for 5 years and I've been in Jamaica for 30 years. And I've accomplished more in 5 years than I was able to accomplish in 30 years in Jamaica. Put it that way. Okay, let's be fair. Okay, take out when I was a child. Then. I said after I become an adult, 18 years old, I was in Jamaica for 12 years. Over 12 years, I was not able to achieve as much as I was able to achieve in 5 years in Canada. Canada has blessed me and my family so much that I would not change this
For nothing.
for the world, right? Now, that's my experience, and I would encourage anybody who's looking for a better life for their family to consider it as well. But you have to be very careful and know that okay, when you just make the transition, it's not gonna be clear cut. You're gonna have to make the sacrifice of making 2 steps backwards because you're going backwards for a little bit. You're going backwards for a little while. You're quitting your job, giving up your family, giving up your comfort level, your convenience, all of that, coming to a country to start over. So you're taking 2 steps back. And not many persons are willing to take that 2 steps back because that 2 steps back might last for a year, 2 years, or even 3 years. And you have to be going through the paces of sufferation for 1 year, 2 years, or 3 years. But once you come out of that period of time, you're gonna far supersede where you were in your home country. Most cases than not. And then it's going 2 steps backwards to move 10 steps forward. But not many persons are
Want
willing
to
to go
go
two
back.
steps backward to go 10 steps forward. As long as you're mentally prepared to do that 2 steps backward, you're already on your way. That was a long answer to your question, but it was a very good question. So hopefully I answered that question. Okay, let's see, let's see. Let's see. Okay, I'm happy to hear. I guess she's okay then, thank God. I think so too. Rifa says, if persons are looking for LMIA jobs, there's a list updated regularly with employers who have LMIA jobs and the type of jobs. Just Google LMIA list 2024 Canada.
Yeah, that it's out there. Yeah.
It's out there,
But how you gonna
but
get it?
also a lot of those LMIA jobs are reserved and they are being gatekeeped.
Mhm.
Gatekeeped, not keeped. Next to
Yep.
someone don't know English. I got 11 out of 12 in my self pip. I just start bad English and patois.
It's not good. It's not good. But the list is out there, and persons who wishing to get a LMIA job can explore that. Who knows? They may be lucky enough to
They
get.
may be lucky enough also.
Mm,
They may be lucky enough because you might find a good employer.
or you might find one that is not being
Gatekept
gatekeep.
or gatekeep it.
It's out there.
Definitely. Sir, can we meet in real life? I will come in August. Of course, let's connect when you're here. But please stop calling me sir. I know I'm gonna be 35, but Dems is fine. Dems is fine. Love. Um, do you know anything about Lethbridge? I won't admit to know a lot about Lethbridge other than it's
Also,
constantly in a battle with Red Deer to be the third largest city in Alberta. Also, it's located like an hour away from the U.S. Canadian border.
that's all I know.
Eh? It's located 2 hours outside of Calgary. Population a little bit over 100,000 people. Pretty developed based on the videos and pictures that I've seen. It does have a college as well. I'm not sure what's the name of the college. I don't quite remember. I think it's Lethbridge Polytechnic. I
I
don't
don't
quite
remember.
remember. But that's all I know. That's all I know, I promise. A 2 year diploma student applying for a PGWP, will my spouse also be able to extend spousal open work permit as well? Absolutely. That's what we did. Absolutely, absolutely. Cooking news, bro. Lol, lol, lol. When I done set that time machine on speed,
Fling
fling it
fling.
to fling me this. Wow, can you believe that? Looking beautiful as always, Nuts. Blessings, my dear.
Thank you.
Sir, love your energy. Blessings. Lol. Gatekeeped. I get it, lol. I have a bad habit of mixing English and Patois.
Mhm.
Well, when it's time for me to chip in the English, though, best believe I can do it. But like for you, lovely people, you guys are family. We can be
You be
ourselves.
yourselves.
Do you have any info on the welding or construction industry in Alberta? My partner is going to finish his diploma in August. I have an accounting degree. That's country girl. Country girl, that's one of the best industries to be in.
But I don't know.
Construction or welding.
But I don't know nothing much.
And those are that field is in high demand in Alberta. But I don't really know much about it, but I know that you have an issue finding employment when you're done. And I can know that our internet seems to be working fine for the past 5 or 10 minutes. So give us a like on this video if you guys have suffered. Oh, as soon as I spoke,
It's
as
not.
soon as I spoke, it froze.
It's like it's not actually quite. Oh, something is definitely off.
Vincent Robinson says, "What is the name of list or how do I find it?"
She just gave it.
Nas, how are you liking your new iPhone?
Uh, I miss my Samsung. It's true.
She
I
just
miss.
don't know if you use it
I
yet.
know to use it. It's easy to navigate. I just miss my Samsung.
Mr. Samsung?
Yeah, I might go back.
Uh, you never go back.
I do.
Once you go iPhone, you never go back.
I might go back.
My internet is bad. Thanks for the advice, Dems. Much love from South Africa. It's probably not your internet.
It's
It's probably
ours.
our internet because
There's
we're chipping
something
in
is
and
off.
out. So I do I do appreciate you saying that though,
Come
taking
back.
the blame, but it's probably our internet.
It is working now.
Sir, what gift should I bring from India on your grand 35th birthday? I'll take some jalebi.
Well,
Jalebi, baby. The sweet,
mm,
Indian sweet.
well,
Get some water.
mm-mm. What is this? Mm. What was it called?
You gone?
No.
Oh, it took off.
Mm. Go on again. Apple. No.
Guys, you did not have to suffer through that.
What
Oh my
else?
gosh. I don't know. I don't know. Whatever it is, some sweets, some Indian sweets, those are highly rated. I'll take that. AGB says the question has nothing to do with immigration. That's
Mm.
where you get your hair braided and what's the price like. I know it's high in Toronto compared to Jamaica.
Uh, if it's this you're talking about, I did this. Braid. It was a lady in a shop here, but she's no longer there. It cost me $210, but that's it. Do you want me to braid your hair? I can do it for you.
How much would you charge?
Hmm?
How much would you charge?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Depend on the work.
depending on the work,
Yeah, if it's
depending on the size
timely.
head.
No, the size of the braid.
Okay, have to charge for double. Yeah, man, that's the our own here. Right, so
Most of
what
the
did you
time,
pay to beard it? I said
210.
210. Cool, thanks. Country guy says, boy, I have to patwa down all the time, you know. When I was working with kids, though, as I done talking to them and their parents,
Yes.
I screw off English face fast, you see. Me too, down to earth. Mr. says, how would I find the LMIA job list? Was there was there and try the LMIA job did not work. I think you have to do a little bit of digging. It's not gonna pop up just in front of you, but
But someone said type in 2000 and what 2000 and 2024 looking
2024.
for LMIA
Mm-hmm.
jobs or Canada something like that.
Oh, I see.
It's supposed to come up.
Guys, have you liked the live as yet? Give us a thumbs up. JH Designer says, yes, Dams, but the minister said that students on a 2-year diploma will not be able to apply for a spouse open work permit. I haven't heard that one.
Hmm?
And you can. Does this apply to expanding?
No,
So
you're here
you
already.
are here already. You can absolutely apply for a spouse open work permit extension. Pretty
Yeah.
confident of that. And also, if you are on a 2-year diploma and you get your your postgraduate work permit, you can apply for your family to join you. Pretty confident of that as well. Says, so I'm only 18 and I'm leaving my home country, India, but your words will be my motivation. You can do it. And you know what? This is something that I have to say. I've met a lot of Indian persons, most of whom are very young, and you guys are so brave to be leaving your home country at 18 years old, 19 years old, not knowing anyone whatsoever, just in pursuit of a better life. That is something that nobody can take away from you. Nothing. Because a lot of us are 29,
30,
28, 30,
30s.
and still struggle with the
And they're scared
decision
to move.
of moving and starting over from zero. And oftentimes we know somebody. So to go somewhere where you know no one at such an early age, a round of applause. A round of applause. Rita and the family says, can a 50-year-old get PR in Canada through work permit? There's no age limit to it. There's no age limit to it, to my knowledge. I know 60-year-old getting study permit and becoming PR. There's no age limit. Most definitely, I would love to braid my hair.
Okay. When you're ready, just hit me up.
Are you guys hearing me? Check, 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 check. Check, check, check,
It's
check,
going
check.
in and out
Are you
again.
guys hearing me? Drop a comment, let me know. Yes, okay. So altitude says no sound. I don't even know what's going on today with our internet, but we are riding the tide, and we are insisting to go in with the flow. We're not stopping until we get 100 likes. So the sooner you guys like up the live, the sooner we get to 100. Right? And again, apologies on behalf of our internet today. It's been a while since we've done a live.
And this has never happened.
Yeah, it's probably happened, but not
When?
very often. I can't recall when, but
Wasn't the same
yeah.
internet.
We're at 50 likes, guys. We need 50 more likes before we go. 50 more likes. And if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe, share a video, become a part of the family. All right? Now, where am I? Where am I? So, Rifle answered you, Vincent says Google LMIA list Canada. It's the first link when you Googled Open Government Canada, etc., etc., etc. Yes. Cookie Noodles Brown says, my daughter born June 8th, the oldest one. Geminis are humble people. Sometimes. I know a lot of Geminis who are not as humble. But I would like to think that I'm a humble person. but for the vast majority, not all, but everybody. And I don't even think sign has a lot to
Sign
do with
has
it as
nothing
well.
to do
It's
with
personality, right? Do I say yes, clear as day? Don say yes. Big up Don in Trinidad. Say I remember Don. And Oven said yes. Susan says, "I guys, blessings. I'm hearing you loud and clear. Items and I nuts."
Hi.
Rita says yes. Cooking Loose Brown says, "Sankey, here there, hey there. No, your internet is good." I'm Miss Brown. Items and nuts. Just joining. Dandy Marie, welcome, welcome, welcome. All the ones I know. Yes. I think I'm all caught up now, guys. Yeah. So many questions there, guys. We try our best to answer the questions. Of course, we're not immigration consultants, lawyer affiliates, nothing of the sort. I want you guys to answer a question for me, though. Thanks for remembering me, Dems. Of course, of course, of course, of course. I remember like most persons. I have a very good memory. I'm bad with faces before not say, what is he talking about? I'm bad with faces, but I'm good with
Names.
names. I'm good with
Well, I can
names.
give you that.
Yeah. I'm good with names, but I'm bad with faces. I have to see you a couple times before I remember what it is,
All
right?
right. Have to
So
remind you.
as I was saying, guys, we are gonna be starting on some things very soon. We're gonna be starting some things very soon, and you know what? One of the things that we're gonna need is your feedback, right? So when that time comes, guys, and we're asking for your feedback, please be sure to share it to let us know. And that's how we're going to improve, that's how we're going to grow, and that's how we're going to be able to support our audience even better in terms of on their immigration journey, their immigration challenges, and just processes. We're not proclaiming to be immigration experts. We're not proclaiming to be immigration consultants affiliates, but what we do have is experience. We've been through it, and we have helped a lot of persons through it, and we would like to help you on your journey as well, right? So when that time comes, we'll talk more about it, and then we'll what's the topic? There's no topic. The topic is no topic. The topic is if, but there's no topic. We're just having a vibe, having a reasoning because we haven't live in a while. So we just wanted to touch base quickly to see how everybody's doing, and
And the internet is gone again.
just to let you guys know that we're still here, right? Again, our internet is in and out. We sincerely apologize
Yes, my favorite glass.
because frozen jalebi even tastes better. Yeah, I haven't had frozen jalebi, but I think I've had jalebi before. It's pretty good. Good afternoon from Jamaica.
Jamaica.
Good afternoon, land of food and water. We miss Jamaica so much. We're trying to see if we can make a trip there over the next couple months. Hopefully, it doesn't take us another 5 years to make it to Jamaica. That's why you guys need to subscribe to the channel so that we can get some funds and go to Jamaica, right? We miss our home. We hear so much bad stories though. We hear like the sun is hotter.
Mm-hmm.
We hear things tough and prices has skyrocketed. And I heard that fire bills can't get a two party again, which is ridiculous to even think about. Because I remember the days of going to library in high school with $100 and be able to get two patty and a box juice and a cocoa bread. To be able to kind of get two patty with $500 pains my heart. Okay, sir, I will bring jalebi for you, but it will become rock solid, lol. Nuts, juicy patty are the best. Me no want hear nothing else. We are from Clarendon and Manchester.
No, you know, juicy are the best.
We're gonna have
No,
this conversation again. Are we
juicy
gonna
is the
have this
best patty.
conversation again?
That's it.
Hmm?
There's no second or third. Juicy is the best. What?
Listen, Tasties is the best.
You grew up on tasty.
Tasty's patty is the best patty in the world.
No,
Juicy beef is a close second
no,
because I'll eat a juicy beef if I don't have a choice, but it's okay. And yeah, I'm not gonna go to Mother's,
no.
but Tasty's patty is the best.
But persons keep on saying that we should try whenever we go to Jamaica. We should try the Devanos
Devanos patty?
patty because it's mother's
That's the
milk.
patty that's shaped weird.
I don't know.
Yeah, I saw it on some videos. So I have a Tasties in the house. Vincent says Tasties.
Here,
Hello guys, thank you for this live. Hi Florence Robinson, thank you for being here.
yeah, my last one time last.
Rita, if, no, it can't. Cooking in response says, I'm just not gonna get it here, and that's we're not
You're
arguing.
not argue. We
Vincent
don't.
Robinson, if you like juicy patties, you might as well eat Mother's.
No, 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 no. You can't put juices and mothers together. They're nowhere
No
close.
comparison. When I forgot file for me,
Hmm?
when I forgot file for me at the rate of immigration, I go bipolar. Ugh. All right, the inner thing. List the benefits.
Hmm?
List the benefits of like um filing for you. Are you like more on the younger side, so we can say, hey, adopting a child, you know? Rise and Thrive says Devanos patties are the best.
We'll try it.
I don't recall ever
I've
trying it.
never tried it. We'll try it when we come to Jamaica.
Yeah.
Where do
Nadine
you
then says, items and nuts joining from Jamaica. I have always been a silent viewer. However, a big shout out to you guys. Thank you so
Alright.
much, Nadine.
Thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Internet is breaking, guys. Apologies, apologies,
What that time?
apologies, guys. I don't know what's up with our internet. It's been not making us be good today. But we're here and we're not left until we get 100 likes. So, with that being said, please forgive us for our quality live today. I promise you this was not the intention. We had no idea that our internet would start acting bipolar. But nonetheless, as you guys can hear me clearly and I can see your comments clearly, that's what is most important right now. Okay? Florence says internet is breaking, guys. Rita says no, I disagree with you.
Mhm.
How many international students approximately are there? I can't quantify it, but there's quite a few. GHS Dems, why not apply to an open tasties franchise in Alberta? It's a good idea. That's a good idea, but I don't know what's the process. I don't know what the procedure is.
And you're going to need a lot of money for that.
And you're gonna need a lot of money. Yeah. And I don't know if I should say it, but I will say it because I'm very straightforward. We're gonna need a lot of money to start a franchise. And if we should say, hey guys, support us to start a franchise, you
You'll be
guys are gonna
begging.
chastise me and say that I'm coming
You'll
on
be
the
begging.
internet begging.
Don't
Because
be.
the other day we started traveling, I would say, hey guys, support us on our traveling exploit. And persons say, oh, this is disgusting behavior. So yeah, we're not begging. I'm ashamed.
No, but the thing is that the persons are asking you, oh, can you go here and do this? Can you go here and do that? And you say, okay, help.
No. My,
Car don't run on air and water. You have
my my
gas
my
first.
shame tree is very very tall. I'm easily
So
shamed, so I will not be asking for. Yeah, it musters a lot of courage to say subscribe, and that's a click of a button.
that's
So
fine.
yeah,
That's
so
on
I
my
guess no
account.
taste is franchise for us. Okay, where am I? Oh, okay. Vincent says since me see filing request, you can help me get a LMIA job.
Hmm? Oh,
Uh
since you filing request, I'm making
oh.
sure you're in a job.
Let me say, guys, one of the things that I wish I had
Was
was a
an
recruitment
agent.
agency, or I wish I had like close relationship with employers and stuff like that. It's something that I've tried to reach out before, but not successfully. But I wish I was able to just like create a bridge for as many of you guys as possible. Please believe me. If that
We
was
have
something,
looked into it. Remember, we have looked into it and
yeah,
even starting an agency. But money too much.
yeah, man. And again, we
You
talk
talk
about the
about the
begging,
begging
right?
part.
We're
The
not
money
gonna
is a
support
lot
you.
to start and do all of that. So
Mhm.
yeah.
Okay, where am I? My Does Patty eat good now?
Yeah.
Listen,
In my mouth.
yeah, my Patty have
Like,
a sour taste, so I'm like, ah. Juicy Patty is made in Clarendon. That's why they
yes.
like it so much.
Yes. Yeah.
Bag juice is the sweetest dish, by whatever
By
juice,
sweetest
whatever
juice.
there is. Silent watcher as well. Put on others to you guys. Bless up
Thank
yourselves.
you.
Thank you so much, Natural for Life. Really appreciate it. And I know, guys, our internet is shady. So
You have to say
we
it.
appreciate the sufferation that we are
Sorry.
all going through right now, right? Okay. Ovin says, sir, is study in Canada difficult? Not really. It's no different than anywhere else in the world. I think you talk about how good your internet was too early the other day. Exactly,
But
because
it
I
has been good to us for year and two.
we've never had this issue
We've never
before.
had this issue before.
I wonder if it's the device that I'm going live on with. I've never gone live with this device before.
No,
I don't think it's the device. I don't know.
it's not. Yeah, it's overall because even on my
On the
phone.
phone, yeah, I don't know what's up with our internet. Probably just the time of day that we choose to go live. There's so many
Everybody's
things. Probably a lot of persons are home right now throughout this midday period. I don't know. It could be a lot of factors. Immigration process, you have to be in a good mental health. I am waiting for a while now. My husband is already there and it is frustrating, trust me.
it is.
Nadine, the waiting period, the waiting is the most excruciating part of the process. It hard. The waiting is hard. Very, very tough. But once it come through,